London. I have no idea where we're going because we're just following sweetness. Excuse me. I really don't have much of a voice this evening. I apologize for that. Okay. We're gonna go in here. We have a plan strat. Yes. Deep. You heal. Ta-da! Or actually, now that I think about it, or maybe you need to be lead to mission. It's been so long since I did this. Last time I did it, we did it solo, and it sucked then. I'm going to do change leader. Alright. Then just make me the lead when we get inside. Twitch has picked me up. So hello everyone. It is Monday, December 5th, 2016. I'm dead. That's sweetness. That's actually some cool dents. And somewhere now to Lynn. We're still playing Final Fantasy 11 online. Alright, so about a year ago, quite some time ago actually, we were, what were we doing? Hope you can come in. Yeah, me too. There was a Treasures of Aht-Urgon mission where Naji, it was an escort mission, and we needed to bring Naji along with us and keep her alive. And this probably was a pain in the ass back in 75, and it's still kind of a pain in the ass at level 99, but it's only because it's expected to do it on solo difficulty. Sweetness is having some trouble. 30 minutes. We could have done before then. So she just needs to keep Naja alive. Just wave. Okay, pass me lead when you can. And I'll summon the boys. And it was just simply, as long as Naja doesn't die. I had to sub, dancer. Because I think I sub-dancered everything back then. And we just basically put curing waltzes on her and tried to keep the hate off of her. And lots of AoE spam. So, fun times there. In fact, I think I'll go ahead and plug in a macro for AoE spam. Copy. I say AoE spam. It's not really AoE spam, but apparently, I mean, it can be, but it really isn't. Paste. There we go. I'm doing our capacity point build so I can build some TP a little faster. And let's see what we got going on. Let us bring out the big guns. There we go. That way everything can die quicker, faster. Quicker and faster, Shantoto number 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, so I'm not even going healer. We don't need no freaking healers. And Gilgamesh. That's it. We just need more samurai. 3 samurai and a Shantoto. Ready. If I say ready, to crusade up at least. Maybe in light. Alright. Go Sam, right? Hello, Dim Toxic. Happy Monday. Alright. Looks like we can target this dude. So let's just target this dude. Ah! Sentinel. Maybe I keep all the hate. Maybe it'll all just go into the Galka. Let it all go into the Galka, please. Switch target. Because I think Naja's fighting the wrong one per usual. Bum, bum, bum. And Circle Blade. That was, and Circle Blade. They all fell down? Really? That was it? Oh, there she goes. Rampart. Switch target onto anybody. See, they can't feed me TP if they can't hit me, right? Switch target onto the gears. I'm gonna get you, Mr. Omna. At least I think it's a Mr. Could be a Mrs. Definitely saving the TP for the next round. Wow. Woman fell down. The Naja is still standing. Can't believe she goes down as quickly as she does, too. She's a monk. You think she'd be like, I can tank it? Yeah, she probably could. Hello to Odin. Happy Monday. Alright, I'm gonna flash. Alright, I don't see any bad guys. I'm just saving my TP for, you know, for when we really need it. No, not stun. He's gonna turn around and one-shot Naja. Just watch. It's like I want to jump up in the air and do my Savage Blade. I mean, I really want to, but just wait for it. Okay, now I can do it. Savage Blade for the win! Time to drop the sword like it's the mic and walk off stage. That makes such a loud clang. Oh, we're not done. Or are we? Okay, we're done. Oh, look at that. I haven't even changed it from Friday's title yet. Bum, 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 bum. Let's call this one Gain XP and Gil. Because that's what we're doing tonight. Gaining XP and Gil. Click OK. Yay, win. Time to make some money. Holler, 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 holler. Holler next time you get stuck. Pants on. Sheesh. Such a delay. It's such a delay. We're gonna do, so... Yeah, she must still be in a cutscene. Hopefully I won't mess this up if I disband. Probably. Things happen. I do have pants on. Yeah, sure, she does have pants on. They're like micro pants. They're like, I'm excited. Working the back office today. Uh-oh. So like, no. I'm just playing this flash fishing game on the computer in between phone calls. Not a flash fishing game, it's Final Fantasy 11. Thank you. Yes, they are micro pants. It was like the first thing I noticed, and she turned around. She was, oh, she's got that long coat on with the really short skirt. Except they don't have, well, they do have skirts in this game. It's just, yeah, get big feet, act like the boss for a little bit, and they call you and it's like, the plumbing's not working on the second and third floor. And like, oh. That's right. I just ran Cynical into a wall. Apologies. Alright, so the plan tonight is simply... Oh, that's the Red Mage Empyrean gear, if I remember correctly. It doesn't look like that on the men. We're going to do teleportation assistance. Actually, I don't think any of the Red Mage gear looks... The pants, at least, look the same on the men. I guess we're going to Seeker's Battle in... Oh, hold on. I mean, that would have gotten me where I wanted to go, but yes, Gaspy Roads, happy Monday. Click in the button here, travel to another home point. We're going to do... See if I can find it. Should just make it a favorite. Edelin Isles, Western Edelin, home point. Yes, hopefully there's nobody at my little secret spot. There's probably somebody there. But it's Quetzy, and it's a really small server. In fact, voice been cracking all day. Let's do search. No, that's trade. Yeah, let's do search all areas. Search area, all areas. 316 players in Quetzalcoatl, 2016, December. We're gonna narrow this down to just friends. And hey, look, Swizzy's on. And Dent, we're gonna invite him. And Song, we're gonna invite him. That's going to do /join. Song's gonna do party. Yes. Alright, we're good there. We're gonna go grab Sanction, because it's not Sanction, it's Ionis, isn't it? It's something, I forget what it's called. That little buff they put on you so you can get crystals. That's what I wanted to do. So we're gonna go talk to Florside. That's actually what we were in the middle of doing when Sweetness logged in, and she was all like, I need help. And I'm like, what do you need help with? 348 on Bismarck right now. Oh, dang it. It's a good thing it's not a competition. I mean, it is, but Gaspy Rose, you should come to Quetzalcoatl and bring 47 other players from Bismarck with you. I'm getting Sangarthol's bell thingy. Castellonis, that's what it's called. Cast away. Which Castellonis on me? Cast away. And then, same thing as this Cyndaquil there. Okay. Castellonis on me. See 47 players on a Bismarck right now going, Quetzy, is that server even still running? It's like barely. No, it's not bad. It was a GM Dave post in the good old days. I forgot about. It was they were talking about how nobody was ever on Lakshmi, and they used Lakshmi to host Halo matches. Not polite, but yeah, they say the same about us. Alright, so we're going to Mormar Basalt Fields. Frontier Station? No. Biovac number 3. The Biovacs have been blowing up in Mormar, I've noticed. We lost Biovac number 2 the other day, and I was like, what? How those things exploded? And this has to do with reasons. Let's go to Western Outlet. No, not Western Outlet. Mormar Basalt Fields. Biovac number 3. We're going to do yes, please. Love these warps. They're so much faster. They're not free. You don't have to worry about stuff. Sorry. There we go. Minus $3. And then get ready to mount. And then we're just gonna have, yeah, that works. Get Dent, go ahead and mount it up, and then we'll get Sungarthol, go ahead and mount it up. Hopefully it won't flash around too much. And then once Cynical gets this last one up, we'll go ahead and mount her up, and we'll start running over to the first thing. That should be close enough. It's like we're ready to go. Oh, dang it! There was one thing I forgot to do. Oh, I wanted to cash in my sparks in Unity accolades before I got started. That was the one thing I forgot to do. I did it on Slung and Dent and cashed out their capacity points. Okay, let me go and get Slung and Dent into position, because that's actually the hardest part for me. But this won't be. Well, it's not supposed to be. Well, he's on the ambuscade still. There we go. There. Assist, mount, follow. There we go. Let's go and get the follow stuff back in there. Man, some memories just floated back when I hit the Kieran room. Every time that I hit the Kieran room, the memory that flashes back is all like, oh man, we're in the wrong room. Next. Excuse me. Alright, we need to change out that macro, so I don't want circle. Well, circle blade might come in handy when we got ads, but I don't want to kill stuff. So you shouldn't be on Paladin, right? I'm like, yeah. Savage blade. Go back down to capacity point. Paste. This is equip set 65, so let's make sure to put that. Oh, it's already in there. Yeah, the random floor thing was the worst. It's like you would start trying to head up there an hour before you needed to, just so that you weren't that one person holding up the rest of the alliance. Constantly be going, oh god, went to the wrong room again. Those of y'all that never did Sky back in the good old days, I know everybody did Sky back in the good old days. That's not true. I mean, if I did Sky, everybody did Sky, right? But it's just one of those things that you can't understand unless you've been there. Because, I don't know, it felt like we ran slower back then, too. No matter what job you had, or what you were doing when you were farming the pop items, it was pretty much guaranteed that you have a black mage at 75? Like, yeah, you're bringing a black mage at 75. Oh, it doesn't have any gears. Like, we don't care. Okay. No one knew how to get to Bianco. It's 2016. I still don't know how to get to Bianco. That's not true. I know how to get there now. But I get turned around really easily. It's easier to get to Bianco now than it used to be. They got a home point crystal. It was getting away from Bianco that was a pain. And it's not really so much a tree. You just run back into the inside area and have somebody cast escape. And I remember one time it was a player that was on everybody's last nerve because he liked to say the truth, and people usually didn't. See, area's colonization rate decreases 77%. This is how stuff blows up. Anyways, people don't always like hearing the truth sometimes, and that's, you know, not the best way to make friends and gain the trust of others. Anyways, he was on white mage, and like, I can teleport anybody, escape. And I was all like, I'll take it, escape. Or like, anybody else? It's like nobody's responding because they all have him B-listed and can't see what he's typing. And I'm all like, feeling awkward because it's just him and me, and we're escaping. There's like, you know, 18 others. And go, hi, like, shut up. I'm like, okay. Alright, so I got Song and Dent into position. Let me see if I can get myself in a position real quick here. I'm just going to search the area real fast to see. Good. It's just us. Alright. I say warp out really fast. I just need to cash in some sparks and some stuffs. I say real quick. It'll get done. Getting there. Plus, I was going to be able to get some more capacity points onto Song and Dent's jobs that I probably won't be using as much as I want to anymore, but it's still their main job, so I'm still going to try. But last night, we were doing Ambuscade, and Minnie was on for a little bit until it looks like his Internet Explorer, his internet connection exploded. He just disappeared, and we never saw what happened to him. Sandoria, Southern Sandoria, yes please. But since he had Aeolin Edge, I was able to demote Song down to a trust NPC and have him take up Ulmio's responsibilities as a bard with double marches. And that's about all he was good for, because his accuracy with the daggers on bard, not so good. His gear, I think item level average was 113. It was like, yeah, it was bad. Let's talk to Miss Urbio Lane first. We're going to do enhance my equipment. No, let's get some items. We're going to do special copy dial. You can have a total of 1. Okay, just 1. I'll take 1. And okay, we're a little short for the next one, but it's okay. So now let us go down here. Equipment level 71. We're going to go all the way to the 3rd page. I wish they would move the shields to the 1st page, because that's what everybody comes after. They should just make the Acheron shield the very first item on the list of the level 71 to 98 sparks. Just think of the collective time Square Enix would save. All their player base going, yes! Thank you, Square Enix. Actually, they should just move to level 71 to 98 up to the very top of the list. Everything else comes afterwards. Like, why is... The new players would be confused. So like, why is the 71 to 98 stuff at the top? Like, you will understand when you get to 99. It's like, oh, okay. And then like 2 days later, oh, I understand now. I don't even want to buy regular stuff. I was looking. It's oh, I already have sparks. Awesome. There's going to be a time when we're not going to be doing Cyndaquil every day. I don't know if it's going to be this year. I mean, this year only has about 3 weeks left to it. So, let's got a little bit more time than that. Alright, so those of you that know what the heck I'm doing, Acheron shields, you can NPC them to a vendor for 28k. And considering if you're on a small server like Quetzalcoatl that doesn't have a very good auction house where you can post your 7 items up and expect them to sell within the week or at all, then this is an alternative. You can take said items, sell them to an NPC in a town that you have a lot of influence in, so they'll actually give you a good return for your money, and make some gil. It's like, that didn't give us a lot, but it almost got us up to 4 million, so, well, about less than half a million is what that did to us. Some other things that you can do, say you got this here level 115 sword that you're never going to use anymore, you can trade them to the Amon Reclaimer, and they will give you a certain amount of points, which every time you accumulate 1,000 points, it will add up into 1 copper voucher. And those copper vouchers you can go ahead and turn around and change into currency or really anything else. I think I will go ahead and change out this Mage Masher because I don't see myself using it ever. Yes. Alright, see, there we got another copper voucher. You can actually turn the copper vouchers into sparks, and the sparks into gil, and the gil into whatever you want that actually does sell on the auction house. My latest is oops, I was hoping it would actually change in time, but no, it didn't. Should be a second Ifrit's ring in that macro. But yeah, is it gaining XP right now? It is, and you're like, why aren't you gaining XP? That's a good question. About to do that. I'm going to trade once more. Oh, I think I know what's wrong. Alright. I'm gonna fix this while I'm thinking about it right now. Let me show you what I'm talking about here. In my Savage Blade macro, I have Ifrit Ring +1 and Ifrit Ring +2 in there. The computer is probably thinking, trying to probably put both of them into the same slot, and it's not working. So, do you know about the Escher Zeta number 2 for Beast? Yes. And that's probably where everybody's going right now. And there's nothing wrong with going with a bunch of groups, but I like, I don't know. I like not competing with other people if at all possible. Going back to View House, Blue and Beast can go there. Anybody that can really AoE, but I've seen Blues and Beastmasters and pretty much any of the Escher Zeta areas just going around, aggroing a whole bunch of stuff, do some AoE spells, and bing bang done. What's your favorite spot? I'll show you. It's actually in Wogates. It's not massive AoE or anything like that. It's really one at a time. They're very tough, but they give an okay amount of sparks, an okay amount of sparks. They give an okay amount of experience points. I'm looking for the ring. I don't see it in here though, so it must be in Monk Wardrobe. Down towards the bottom. There's one. Alright, so I'm going to put this out. I'm going to put it over here into Monk Wardrobe number 2. There we go. So now, when I hit this macro, dang it. That still doesn't equip it. What the? We'll figure it out. Because of the Rogers ring. Nah. Let's do select from favorites. So let's just go straight to Outerland Isles, Western Outerland, by the auction house. Yes, please. So I can figure it out while I hop back on my mount. Uh-oh. Looks like my stream just exploded. Or at least on my screen. Oh, there we go. It's better. This makes such a weird noise. Let us go to more basalt fields. Biovac number 3. Do a yes, please. Hey, it's Lady Kess. We see her pretty much everywhere now. Assuming it's a she. It's probably he, just like me. Well, not just like me, but much like me. Alright, we're gonna do a mount. Usually, these obstructions that we bulldozed earlier will remain down for a little bit amount of time. That being said, I probably spent too much time in town. But I don't see it up, so I'm gonna count that as a lucky success. That looks like it. Alright, so going back here. View macros. Edit the equipment set. The Savage Blade set. Edit. Alright, so if I look for one of these in Mark Wardrobe 2 and select that, and then I look for another one of these in Mark Wardrobe 1 and select that one, I forgot what equip set that was. Macro, edit. That was equip set 43. So, let's just do an alt tab. Do equip set 43. Then you look at your equipment, and it still doesn't work. Kiss cuss words. It probably just doesn't want both the same kind of ring in the same spot, because this doesn't keep track of which inventory slot it's in, does it? Yeah. Well, hopefully the why it no work, right? Probably because I'm using the Square Enix version of Gear Swap and not actually Gear Swap. That's probably why it don't work. It's okay. I mean, it plugs in a Rogers ring. Rogers is nowhere near as awesome as the new Freak Ring plus 1, as at least when it comes to Strength plus 9, Attack plus 5. But that's no slouch either. Alright, so burn that. Make sure you don't hit the warp button this time. Alright, now we're gonna do quest. Objective list, dozer. Okay, well, we're gonna be here for a little while, so it's okay. Hitting the follow button and the follow button, and that's party of 6. Gotta make it for some lost time. There's some people who have already capped out their sparks in just 30 minutes already. Maybe. That's a lot, but you can see. I like these guys because 1, they're real close to the entrance, 2, nobody else seems to fight here, and 3, the Dusty Twitherum, at least, do that one thing. Where's that? Oh, there he is. I guess it helps to turn the mob around for Songarthol. There's a little sneak attack, trick attack going. These things con as very tough, which really doesn't mean anything anymore. At least not like it used to. Let's get old buffs up while we're buffing up. Song and Dent together, they can do a light skill chain, so between the two of them, that's typically all we need, and then I will try and save Cyndaquil's TP for the next one, which isn't enough to one-shot it, but Speeds it up along, gives them time to build TP for the next mob. I don't have any bad guys behind me, do I? Nope. Alright, yeah, there's our first job point. Oh, I forgot to hit the Trizic rings, too. We'll worry about that later. Actually, I'll do that right now. Since she's just holding position. Okay, there goes Dent. Here comes Song. Ooh, with the sneak attack. That is a really big shark bite. Whoops. Let's try that again. Alright, Cynical's better Trizic ring on. It'll probably be good for about 3 or 4 mobs. Savage Blade. Up. Down. That's fine. Let us find Song and Dent. Hopefully they don't try and move. I also like keeping Shivites, Fire Crystals, and some other stuff here. Managed to break 22k Rouge's Storm on an Apex mob. Congratulations! Did it kill the mob, or did it turn around and kill you? Because I would figure it'd be all like, forget the tank, get the Taru! Well, not with that accent, but maybe. Come on, Song. Ain't got all day. Thank you. Alright, I'll just basically rinse and repeat. Nah, trick attack tank. Tank was a little like, thanks. Everybody's on there. Let's just hop up. That was not so good, but oh well. I'm gonna get another reprisal up if at all available. Sometimes Omia will do double marches, and when she does that, it's like, it's kind of like you have a Joy Toy, except, you know, Joy Toy would be more fun. I was looking at that Unity NM, the one that drops the 119 version of it. I was all like, you really don't want to spend all this money and time building Excalibur just to replace it with a Joy Toy, do you? And it's like, kinda. Invoke. Tempted to keep the Koru Moru out, but and trade him in for a Kupo Freed, but dang, he like 7,000 XP on that. Oh, that's right. I was supposed to get stunned. Totally just got stunned. Cynical is no longer stunned. Talus Tarachuk is no longer in good health. Can anyone warp to sky and open yellow for me? Oh. Well, Sweetness probably can. We'll see if she responds. If not, then that sucks. Can't get to Byakuya right now. Quick, I'll turn this way. Thank you. Also, the Twitherum in this zone, for some reason, don't link. Maybe that's a good thing, maybe it's a bad thing. I'm not sure. I'm undecided whether or not that's a good or a bad thing yet. But, it's probably a good thing. LOL. Up, down, maybe. Ah, dang it. Puru got silenced. Oh well. Maybe more stabs, maybe not. She's almost gonna have enough time to build TP for the second mob. Oh, they did that move. Or, yeah. Song! Too close, man. Too close. Alright, watch us get paralyzed when we try to use Provoke. Or not. Alright, Songarthal, all on to you. And Dent. Don't forget the Dent. He's got the sunglasses on. Next. Well, eventually you'll reach a point where you have to turn around and start running back, and we haven't reached that point yet. Oh, and I pulled all 3 of the mobs. Did I pull all 3 or just 2? Looks like just 2. So let's go and get Reprisal up. And then this will be a perfect time to go ahead and Rebuff up in light. Or, wow, that got interrupted with reprisal. Don't I feel like a noob? Twice. I've been able to cast rays on folks whilst tanking an ambuscade mob. I've got videos of it happening, and it's one of those things. You get the Enlight spell recast? No. That's not going to happen. I guess I was hoping that Savage Blade would be enough to pull the hate on me, but yeah, mostly me. There have been others. Zongarthol is quickly becoming my new Korumoru as far as death. I mean, he hasn't used Convert yet and fell over, but give him time. He will. I just need to get them the Subred Mage. Use Convert right before Ambuscade Mob. Uses an AoE moves. It's all like, what'd you use Convert for? And they're like, time to die. Sacrificial Golka for the win. Oh, good news. We got Selenid. That's not a word, but... Oh, thank you, Cortana. I did not know that. Switch. Switch. Oh, that got paralyzed. Maybe try it again? How embarrassing is that? I wonder if I still have the hate. I probably don't. Yep. Well, still did decent damage, even though the mob wasn't... Even though the mob was looking him in the face. Alright, well, I guess we're doing it the old-fashioned way. I'm so not tanking. Hey, when in doubt, Circle Blade. This will get all the hate onto me, and they'll be all like, yes! No. No, 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 no. Back over here. Back. This is why we don't have nice things. Rampart. Thank you. I probably have Twitherums fighting me right now too, don't I? Yep. Most is another way of building TP. This is kind of my special way of how shall we say, I don't know what to call it. I remember here in just a little bit. My own Fellcleave party, except we're all fighting different mobs, and nobody's, except the paladins, using an AoE spell. So... Song and Dense mobs are still standing. Somehow I'm still tanking them. Oh, never mind. Guess I'm not tanking it no more. It died. Yay for cure spells. Now, eventually one day, I'll start bringing Song and Dent, and maybe even Cyndaquil herself, on their Beastmaster. And we'll start going to the good places. And get a bunch of the easy prey mobs that give lots of XP, and then just AoE them all down. Kind of like we were doing last night in, oops. I misclicked. Oh well. Oh, we really misclicked, didn't we? We were doing Ambuscade on repeat. So we kept going to Wajum Woodlands, grabbing up a bunch of the flower children. It's not their names. Plant people. People that burn in fire. Cyndaquil would dismount in front of one of the trees, and then she would pick up all the little baby sprouts and then run off to another zone, grab all the other baby sprouts, a couple more trees, and run down this one spots where they clump quite nicely. Wow. And then it'd be like, everybody AoE, and getting like tons of plus 500 damage. It was great. Well, if you consider getting 40 XP a kill on the great side, but I'm really tired of this, how shall we say, paralyzation get in the way of my grab and hate. There we go. Job points for everybody, except Dent. He sucks. You gotta be different, Dent. Alright, let's go stand behind Ulmia. Carrot orange hair. I wonder, any other elven female player characters actually get that color, or is kind of like unique for her? And then it zoomed in on Songarthol's backside. Nobody wanted to see that. And like, misses. The first time she saw Song in this outfit, she's all like, why is he wearing a corset? And I'll zoom back in for those of y'all that are interested. Look at this. Has a corset. Well, at least it laces up in the back, I guess, is the more important part of that sentence. Sounds like crits for everybody, except Cyndaquil, who's basically laces out. There you go. That was a... Oh no, his battery already died. There we go. Assist my large Gulkin glandular friend. You're still stuck. Uchi Odin. Terran's still stuck. I wonder if... how easy it would be for me to... It really wouldn't be that easy. Because we're like... you know, in that spot. Maybe. Let's see where this pops out to. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, Lanos can't in a minute. Thank you, Lanos. Follow. And follow. And back this way. Okay, now I kind of like Treasures of Water. 10 years later. Well, that's not fair. A lot of stuff that, you know... I think I was, what, 10, probably closer to 12 years after the fact before I finally saw the end of Zalart. 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000. I should be using a different skill chain. And Dent has disconnected. I have no idea. Okay, no. Never mind. Looks like he came back. Dent's back. Or is he? Boom, boom, boom. Follow and assist. Poor Dent. He's really confused. It's like he's not targeting anything. He's still following Cyndaquil, but he's also got his weapons out, and there we go. I saw him swing for a moment. That's what happens when the game thinks you disconnected, but you didn't disconnect, and he's probably still going to disconnect because it's Final Fantasy XI, and yeah. Get back over here, please. You can do it. Yeah, that's right. Koromaru has just converted. Somehow he didn't die, despite my best efforts. Let's look at quest again. Let's go. There's only maybe 2 free slots we got. Yeah, we got those done. Let's go over here. Unity, vanquish with... yeah, we already did that one. Alright. Then we will do multiple enemies and lizards. And dang, I was going to do vermin with physical damage, but because these Dusty Twitherum, they count as vermin, believe it or not. The whole deal of physical damage, though, is a bit difficult because somebody loves to do a skill chain. It's typically that skill chain that actually does the... except that time. That would have counted. And they earn a merit point. So cheers. I just remembered something else I forgot to do. If you were to check out Cyndaquil's merit points, you would notice that she's got capped merits, and nothing that she can do with them at the moment, except... Well, I mean, she could use them to do a whole bunch of high-tier mission battlefield thingies. And there is stuff that she needs, so there are reasons for us to do that. Another thing she could be doing is depositing them into the Ryzen Jima Goblin. Not exactly sure what we're going to be using them for. I was looking at the prices and everything. I was like, that's just too much. Well, especially for what you get. I thought it was. Cheapskate. Swing. Stab. Savage Blade. Nope. All on you, Song. Thank you very much. Anybody this way? Nope, let's go this way. You know, it's been 30 minutes when they start casting Protect and Shell again, or at least Tara Chucks dispelled it. I guess they do that right before they kill somebody. And disconnected again. Bum, 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 bum. He's not having a good night, is he? I swear he's on the same connection we are. Of course, when I first came home, this connection was having trouble as well. I had to reboot the Windows 10 machine 3 times before I finally got it to detect the Ethernet cable that was plugged into its backside. Oh, Pururu's still alive. Well, good for you, Pururu. I don't want to waste time resummoning you anyways. Assist. And assist. And spin the mob around. That's what it's all about. Keep swinging. Notice I'm really bad at recasting buffs. That's why when I used to have my macro, I used to have all the buffs into the pool. And it was not very efficient. But at least I had buffs up. Other folks will be all like, you know, cast timers. I'll tell you when to do that kind of stuff. And I'm like, yeah. I can think of. Yellow is open. This Lanos is awesome that way. I would have probably just opened blue. And he's all like, no, blue's already open. I'll open it again. Or I'll open it, then I'll close it. And then just do a little sinister. Sorry. Alright, guys. Why is this mob still up? Alright. So, dent. Whack. Giant balls of light. Next. I'm going to spin this one around. We're approaching the first half-hour mark. At least we're getting a lot of Unity accolades. That way you can purchase a whole bunch of copy bucks. Dial keys. I hate that one. Almost as much as I hate the one... You can't even do provoke properly. Where it like decides to fly up above your head. It's nice that you decided to, she's so dead. Okay, never mind. Song grabbed the hate. Well done, Song. I don't know how I got the hate back. Not complaining either. I'm just... Don't know how I did it. I don't think I did do it. It's gonna be one of them days. Hello, Wonder Toys! Happy Monday. And spin around and stab you from behind? Nope. It's gonna be that sinking feeling, isn't it? Quick, cast the cure on the Apururu before she runs out. Oh, fudge. Bum, 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 bum. Thing certainly does hit hard. Miss Kitty just fell off my lap. You okay? Walk it off. And she like shifted her balance the wrong way, and there we go. Savage Blade. Did I do that all by myself? Nah, I'm sure Song and Dent were helping. I say that. The Cure 4 into yourself. Leva was just in Paleriz's stream saying, I look forward to hearing Happy Day, Wonder Toys, every night. And tomorrow you say, hello, Wonder Toys. Happy Monday. You said it wrong. Sorry. Happy Monday. Wonder Toys. We were looking for a Pururu, weren't we? Trust a Pururu. Kitty's all chewing into a box now. Cheers. Come here. It's not my fault you fell off. Just weren't paying attention. Weren't very cat-like. Just, you know, cats. It was actually the first time that we had a fatality in the White Mage Corps. Not complaining, at least. You're trying to chew on me. Why don't you sit down? And don't fall this time. Use everyone. Urgh! It's misdependency. Sad. She don't care. Alright, we'll try this again. Clicking the Dusty Twitherum. Clicking Song and Dent. And then spinning them around. This is just for Songarthol's. He's a thief. Not a very good thief, but a thief nonetheless. Nobody has enough TP. I can do some damage. Very minute amounts of damage. And we're animation lock this spell's coming in. Assist. And assist. And turn around. Alright, Song and Dent have this one. Or did. The song's all like, no, you know, we could use a haste samba. And some lizard eggs. Yum. I'm afraid what a lizard egg would taste like. Sure, it wouldn't be too much different from a bird's egg, but they're not exactly birds, aren't exactly reptiles. Whack. In fact, if I could just focus on the vermin, I'd be happy. Because you get bonus points for going after them. Or I get bonus points. I don't know if Song and Dent do. I should check on their Unity stuffs. See if, what do we got here? Quest. Let's get on the other side of Song. Objective list. Other. Vanquish multiples. Unity. Vanquish. Unity leader. Multiples. Vermin. And you just ran out of space. That's fine. Next. This one over here. Assist. And assist. And assist. And I'll go over here. I don't think it's going to work out that well, but we're on Dent now. Going to black. He didn't have anything for space. Wow. Alright. He had enough room for one. And only one. Ow. No, in Texas, bugs don't do that. Except gnats. They aim straight for your nostril. Why? They just do. They're like, if I gotta die, I'm gonna piss this guy off. Yeah! And they all decide to follow. Just like that. You think that'd be kind of like, you know, the bees using their final sting. Okay, well, I'll go ahead and finish this one off, because for some reason, Dent did not. I have no idea why he didn't. He doesn't tell us these things. Assist. And assist. And assist. And doesn't really matter where we stand, because there's no way Song's gonna have enough TP in time. I say no way! Dang it. This is why we don't have nice things! still not getting a cookie. Alright, flash, assist, and assist. Ooh. I really shouldn't. I mean, I really shouldn't. Because there's a lot of lizards in this hallway. Here's what I was thinking. When we ran out of Dusty Twithrum, like we're about to do here, and 2 more kills. I was thinking, what if I flashed one Talu's Tarachuk and started running the other way? Right? And then had them link with all the other Talu's Tarachuks, find a corner, and politely hold them all in place. And then laugh hysterically as hate went everywhere, especially after I died. We'd probably all be home pointing. But think of the possibilities of the capacity bonuses. I mean, I have a hard enough time holding on to 3. I mean, I can switch to PDT gear, and that would be better. Especially if I wasn't silenced, paralyzed. I don't have a defense down attribute, so might not be that bad. Swing, 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 I'm done. Ta-da! Congratulations! Is there anything else over here, or is that the way out? That's the way out. Alright, so... Alright. I'm gonna die. It's probably just the only way this is going to end. So... Sentinel's ready. Yep. Alright, magic. Flash button. Alright. Hopefully I'll be able to... Ow. Got the hit hard. Yeah, let's just go ahead and get Sentinel up. I was thinking maybe I should hold on to that until... No, I got like, what, 30 seconds left? Hey, look, the Dusty Twithrums are back up. Hi, guys! I found some of your friends! Oh, that's gonna be so painful. Alright, good news is we have O-Chain. Bad news is... I don't think it's gonna be enough, but oh well. Really? Just attack. Oh, that's a lot of them. And... Swing, please! Assist. And assist. And abilities, and weapon skill, and circle blade. And I don't know why Song's controller just picked this moment to die. Good news is Omi is still aw, shoot. Was I able to keep her alive somehow? Not enough. I don't know why I'm trying to. Abilities, weapon skill, circle blade. Woo! Swing once. Swing twice. Ability, weapon skill, circle blade. Don't do this at home, folks. I mean, as soon as they're out of MP, or Kororo is going to convert here any moment. Ability, weapon skill, circle blade, go. In all fairness, Apururu should have died. Oh, this is where I'm gonna die now. Yikes! Ability, weapon skill, circle blade, to go. Alright, we lost someone. I meant, lost hate off of one of them. That's all I meant to say. That button again. Holy circle, maybe. I don't know how this happens sometimes. Circle blade. Go! Not doing nearly as much damage as I wanted it to. Please be up, Sentinel. I see a job point. It'd be great if we were like focusing on the same target, but oh well. We'll take what we can get. I'm thinking it's just great that Peru's not dead. She's out of MP. Go remember, he still got some MP though. But there's not as many of these guys left, so boom, boom, boom. Alright, let's get some proper protection and stuffs on. Ability, weapon skill, circle blade. Die! Lizards. Thanks, guys. Thanks for assisting. Sentinel, you ready? This controller went dead again. I have to change the battery here. Boom, 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 boom. It has no charge. Alright, we can do this without song. I'm not exactly sure how. Maybe with a stun. Maybe not. I mean, there's only, what, 1, 2, 3 of them left? Just gonna wait for this one to die, and then weapon skill this one. Maximize our DPS output on our less than maximized paladin. Alright. Sentinel, you available? Okay, we're fine. So, Kitty, you gotta wake up. And she's like, no. Come on. I know. Go on down. Go, 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 go. We're simply just going to change out a battery cartridge here. I'm pretty sure I did this last night on this exact same controller. Of course, you know what's going to happen is Cyndaquil's not going to be pointed at... Okay, she is. Dent isn't, but that can be arranged. Fix stuffs. Oops. Turned on the Xbox 360 accidentally. I can accidentally turn it off too. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, the Tartar is still standing. Song's controller, not exactly a casualty, but we can fix it. We only survived because we had re-raise up. You didn't have re-raise up. Alright, so the question is, what XP chain did that get us to? Probably not very high. It'd be like XP or capacity chain 4. I'm like, 4? Really? It's like, well, you really did start to kill him slowly towards the end there. And I'm like, we can do better than 4. I am curious. 10. Okay. I was hoping for more than that, but limit chain also 10. Not so bad. Okay, looks like he's following again, maybe? Yeah. Songarthol is back in action. I've never seen another torch. It could be too soon. Quest. Objective list. Unity. Vermin. Alchemy. Freshwater fishing. Club weapon skills. Do I have... No, I know. I was going to say, do I have a 119 club? A 117 club. But I don't think I have a 119 club that Paladin can use. I'm sure there's one out there. Sorry. I was going to do this thing. Actually, if I was in my capacity points gear, when I pulled all those guys, I'm sure I would have died. Because this is more focused around TP return, store TP, haste, double attack. Whereas my minus PDT set is more focused on not taking damage. All on you, Song. Very nicely done. To the rooms. They fell down. Went boom. Oops, wrong tunnel. I was like, this don't look right. Don't look wrong. It certainly don't look right. Alright. Just attack that one again because it's the closest one to you. Hopefully I won't pull too many others. And by pull too many others, that means hopefully my Savage Blade won't be horrendously bad. Let's see. I'm gonna move the camera just a bit. There we go. Now I can lean this way and not be half off camera. There we go. See, that's a better Savage Blade. So that one resulted in a merit point. Back up a bit. This all for you, Song. Maybe. Maybe not. Getting up there? Nope. That move. Yeah, they did that one time when I was wearing the Paladin Reforged Relic tunic. And that was when, for Paladin, both the AF and the Relic on a Mithra, she's wearing bikini shorts, but she's got her tunic in front of it so that you can't really see the bikini shorts all that much. Well, not that bad, but they did that move where they focus their attacks on top of you, and since you're locked onto them, it has that appearance that you're looking straight up underneath the tunic. And I was like, oh. And I remember one viewer in the stream was like, thank you. And I'm like, oh no. And it's like, one, it's not real. Two, it's a cat. And it's a Mithra cat, so it's not the same thing, but it shouldn't have whiskers. Or maybe she does, and since it's built with the PS2 engine, we just can't see it. Yeah, let's go with that latter one. She probably has whiskers that we just can't see. Changing topics. Oh yeah, I could top that. Except, it totally didn't. It's alright, someone just got their 40th merit point. Probably didn't. Dentrel earns a merit point, number 40. Yay. I think Song's already capped out. No, he shouldn't be. At least not yet. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, I just got that red deal where OBS is dropping frames all of a sudden, so that means the stream's probably going to go. Oh my god. It's just for a moment. We'll get it fixed. We got, the best technicians in the apartment working on it right now. I'm looking at you, Cat. And Cat just sort of like, meh. He goes back to sleep. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I don't... Normally these hard checks like to back each other up. These two must not like each other. Why? Alright. Instead of just losing 80 frames, we just went up to 276 lost frames. And the hits keep coming, so... I don't think Discord's to blame, but it's not like we're really doing anything with Discord, so I'm just going to go ahead and shut that down. Quit Discord. Thank you. And Task Manager. It's not even using that much CPU. It's like 25% CPU, 22% memory. And yet it's still danger. Yep. That's the noise that means the stream just went boom. Now. Alright, Alien Fusion Control 32-bit. Alien Fusion Surface. Alienware, Alien FX Controller, Alienware Thermals. There's a lot of Alienware stuff on here, isn't there? Yup. So, What to do? What to do? Fail fished it. Fail fish indeed. It looks like it's still having trouble. See what happens when you start on time. I didn't start on time. You started right on the hour. Maybe we did. Is it still dropping? Yeah, it's all like 70% of everything we tried to stream has dropped since it restarted. So I'm gonna stop that button. I'm just gonna wait for it to clear itself out. If it clears itself out, I don't think it's going to. Well, it will. I have faith. Not the computer, just in general. If I had faith in the computer long enough. The computer's going to fail you. Maybe not today. Maybe not tomorrow. But soon. Someday. Alright. OBS. Anytime. We're still recording, so it's all like, hi. But in the meantime, it's Dent's still available. Song's still available. They haven't DC'd. It's still trying to stream those few seconds of dropped frames. But, oh well. Other news. We fixed our thing with the mail. So, Final Fantasy 15 came in. Finally. It was not that complicated. Well, it was pretty complicated. I had to create a account with the United States Postal Service, which is one of those things that I never wanted to do in my life, but that's just me. There we go. Hit the start streaming button again, and let's see if this does any better without the dropped frames. Maybe. Probably. WTF. It's like frame rates all over the place. I'll give it some time, see if it fixes itself, but it's definitely going down, but it's still pretty messed up. Anyway, then you started on time. That's probably all that happened. That's okay. I'll start 5 minutes late tomorrow. It'll still happen because it's Windows 10. Sorry, shouldn't be chewing ice. Anyways, we were filling space, talking about what we had to do to get our Final Fantasy 15 big bucks. I wonder if I can reach it from here. It's gonna get pissed at me. It's not fixing itself. It's still 650 frames have been dropped since I hit the start stream button again. Yeah, a lot of buffering. And it's not like, I mean, I'm even watching it, and Cyndaquil's tail is at like 2 frames a second. So like twitch, 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 back and forth. Nope, never mind. It just froze. When in doubt, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm going to stop where we're at, turn it off, turn it back on. I'll be right back. Start recording. And I guess we're back. We had some technical difficulties with the OBS. Somebody was mentioning last week that I really should be trying OBS Studio, and after the conundrum of what just happened, maybe I will. I don't know. I don't like setting stuff up again, though, so maybe I won't. What were we talking about, though? Oh, for those of you all that just joined us, hello, everyone. It is Monday, December 5th, 2016. I'm Dent. There's Cyndaquil, there's Song, Koroma, Neil, Apururu, Gatsby Rhodes. We're still playing Final Fantasy 11 online. Alright, everything was going... Well, everything wasn't going fine. Dent red dotted a couple of times. And, he never disconnected the whole way, and he's on a different computer, so I don't know what's going on over there. Yeah. This thing came in the mail today. It is, well, it was a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. And then when it opened up, it was like a box in a box in a box. Yeah, it took like 30 minutes to install on the Xbox One. I was all like, alright, so I guess I don't know what I'm going to be doing this weekend. Did it not pick me back up again? Oh. Just think, oh, we're just doing gain XP, right? I'm going to right-click this button. I'm going to reload that button, because I don't know if Twitch has picked me up or not. I'm looking at the Windows 10 machine. It doesn't look like it. But that doesn't always mean anything, because I'm sorry, I said the Windows 10. It's the Windows Vista machine that I'm staring at. And maybe it is, maybe it didn't. I haven't lost any frames according to OBS this time. What? You finally got your 15? Yes. All we had to do to get it... Oh, the cat's going to chew on the box now. Can't let the cat chew on the box. She was all like, hey, I'm going to chew on this. Because this is what this cat does. She chews on stuff. Went to USPostalService.com. It's probably .gov. Whatever being pulled up. Yeah, fits in that spot there. Yeah, that spot. It's the last time I'm getting up. God, it's running me out. Created an account with them. Then linked a... It's getting ready to drop frames again, isn't it? Oh well. Got your super collectors as well. Yes! Here's the big one. Linked the delivery ticket that they gave me. And we're losing frames all over again. Oh well. I'm just gonna try and work through it. I apologize, Twitch. I really do. But, turning it off, turning it back on doesn't always work. But we are still gaining XP, so that always works. Linked the tracking number to my account, and then simply gave it a new address. Because the old address was apparently too long. Oh man, don't you want to know the missus took that one? Savage Blade. I told her about it back in March. Which technically is right. Yeah, that's when the first batch went on sale, March 31st. The interweb gods are angry tonight. Don't go that far. Oh, it is raining outside. That might have something to do with it. But probably not. Dang, Cynical. You swing that sword so often, you would think it would just... Oh, I see what happened. Connections are wet. Gave them a new address. What had happened was the address line that I plugged in to Square Enix, I guess, was too long, and the last couple of digits got not typed in. So they tried sending it to an apartment that doesn't exist, and that's why the Postal Service was like, we're going to send it back to the sender because we don't know who this goes to. I'm like, that's fine. Let me give you a new address to deliver it to, and then request a new delivery date, which would have been today. I'm thinking it's not going to work out that well. But in 15 hours so far, and only 19% of the way through the game. Dang. I mean, I expect to plug in 100 hours, excuse me, itchy nose, into it. I just don't know when I'm going to find 100 hours. I mean, obviously, we're going to have to either take away from Final Fantasy XI or take away from sleep. When Final Fantasy XIII came out, we simply just took away from sleep time. Not because we wanted to, it was because I just wanted to finish this last boss fight in 13 and then save it and go to bed. Only... dang boss refused to die so many times. I'm just like, oh, this. Yeah. Mrs. might actually like the game. Maybe. She told me that she's already all meh about Final Fantasy now just because they've had so many, how shall we say, lackluster titles. And she didn't even like 12. Even there were a lot of folks that didn't like 12. She was amongst them. Alright, Dent, I don't know how you did that, but see if I can back you up. There we go. I was able to pull hate off Dent. Actually, I pulled hate off of Peruru. I know what happened. He auto-attacked the wrong one. Well, your first problem you had about not sleeping due to boss in 13 was that you bought 13. And that we also put the entertainment center into the bedroom so that we could play it from bed. Those were the greatest times. It was like, yeah. I was like, I gotta be at work in 2 hours and I still haven't beat this boss. I just want to turn it off and go to bed. It's like, why don't you put it on pause? I don't know why I didn't put it on pause back then. Maybe because I've been playing so much MMO online games that I had forgotten that games could be paused. I mean, you hit pause in this game, and you hit the logout button. You hit the other button that might be pause, and it's all like, hey, look at that, we're in first screen mode. First screen mode. It's not first screen mode. This would be first screen mode. We're in that no UI mode, I guess is what it was called. That happens if you hit the this button here on the controller, and then you can also take a picture like that. It's all like, hey, you got a screenshot. You can only save 200 of it because reasons. I remember getting all my screenshots off the PlayStation 2 before you couldn't get them off the PlayStation 2 on the last day. And then trying to look at them and squinting and like trying to get a flashlight to shine on top of it because it was so dark and so fuzzy. And I'm all like, how did you ever play the game in this resolution? The answer's simple. We were younger then. Had better eyes. Less spoiled about such things as a screen rate and number of pixels. And it was back in my day we had to actually use your imagination to see stuff on the screen, especially with like Atari games. Especially with Atari games. Quick song, kill it before it silences us all. Thanks. Actually did what I said for a change. Let's get that one. Assist. And assist. So, in case you haven't noticed, we don't have a gain XP event going on right now. She is only... Well, she got 2,600 capacity points off that last mob. And I still think that's a lot. A lot of other people are like, no, that's not even worth my time. And I'm like, okay then. You want to see what Song and Dent are getting. Actually, you probably do. Same mob. Song got 815 capacity points. Cyndaquil got over 3 times as much. But she also has a lot more bonuses. A lot more campaigns that she's completed. A lot more campaigns. I don't think Song's finished one. That'll change eventually. I mean, we're doing okay with Song. We still haven't, we're doing okay with Cyndaquil. We don't have too much more Friday night stuff to do with her, except, jobs. AF stuff. What do we got left to do? Corsair, Puppet Master, Dancer, Scholar, Geomancer. Well, we gotta get Geomancer up quite a few more levels. Rune Fencer too. I don't know if those jobs get, actual AF quests. I would imagine they do. I just don't know if they're any good or not. Couldn't be any worse than the Blue Mage one. Oh, it took forever. It didn't take forever. It was just stupidly extended by the... Okay, you gotta wait a game day to get your gear. You have to purchase it. No, that's fine. We can wait a game day. Alright, on the next game day, though, instead of getting the next piece of gear, you have to wait for them to rest. And then take the order. Then you can pick up the after that. It was like... So every piece of gear took like 2 real-life Earth hours-ish. Almost. Well. Again, exaggeration. But not by much. I guess I'll get stunned when I try to weapon skill. These things happen. Try it again. Why is the damage so bad? Yay, job point. 36. We're actually quite surprised at how few job points we have left to do. I mean, we still have a lot. We're at 1,065 out of 2,100. Everything we're doing, though, we're already like 14 out of 20 on everything. One's 15 out of 20. So, a lot of that had to do with the capacity point campaign that went on this past month. And she was out there leveling. Not so much Song and Dent. They were more getting jobs up to 99. Now they need gear to match those jobs up to 99, but I got time. What I was thinking of doing was just starting at the bottom of the list of the Unity NMs, and then just start picking stuff up. Figuring eventually they should be able to use on some job. Maybe multiples. I know there's a couple pieces out there that are like only Bard. Only something. Not too many though. I know there's a weapon that's only Monk. That's the the 119 version of cross counters. That particular fight I'm not sure I can tank. I mean I can tank it, I just don't know how long I'd be able to survive with just a Puru casting heals. Let's face it, Puru, she don't know where to stand. She's just running all over Fist of Fury. That's what it's called. I think he's got the regular 119, or somebody got the regular 119 version of it, not the plus one. And that Notorious Monster is actually 3, and they hurt. Oh, better 3 than 4. But, yeah. Because they all pop at the same time. 3 tank fight. Yeah. And if we did it on Ninja, would that be any better? No. It wouldn't. Alright, let's see. So, number 3. Once this fight's over, assuming this fight is ever over, I'll examine the dent and show you what he's got. It must be style locked because he's still showing the other weapon. Although it doesn't do that on his screen. It did actually change the weapon, but oh well. So if you were to look at dentrel right now, he has the regular Fist of Fury. You have to separate them, if I recall. Okay. Several attempts, still no clear. Yeah. He got this from the luck box. He was very lucky. Guardian skill 242, magic accuracy 188, counter plus 6, critical hit rate plus 3%, unity ranking vitality 10 to 15. I mean, it's good. I don't know where counter needs to be so that it starts to approach O-chain levels of blocking. I would love, guard skill plus 242. I would love guard skill plus, it's like 600 or something off the wall crazy. But yeah, it's just a normal quality one. One day, we'll figure out a way to get the plus one. In the meantime, disappeared. Oh, there he is. We're gonna stick with the other one, which is the plus 1 Imiti. You can also use the Puppet Master. Triple attack plus 3%, stored TP plus 5, physical damage taken minus 4, unity ranking accuracy plus 10 to 20. For what I'm doing, this seems to make more sense. There'll be a time when I won't be doing this anymore. It might make more sense to get the other one, but everyone else will be all like, no. Quit doing stuff on Monk. It's not that great. And I'm like, yeah, still like it. We were Monk from level 40 to 50. Nobody wanted it then. Still got it done. Alright, Dusty Twitherooms. I must be muted and paralyzed and somehow was still able to pull the mob. Let's look at Quest. Alright, Unity accolades are almost capped out. Let's look at Quest. Not nowhere near that on song. Tanks used to hate my Monk. I had a tank accused me of using 100 Fist on a mob. He was like, "You used 100 Fist, didn't you?" I'm like, "No." They're like, "I think you did." And I'm like, "I can use it right now if you really don't believe me." 400 damage backhand blows. Backhand blow. I missed that one. That was always a favorite of a 1-inch punch. Everybody else hated it. Monks gets Raging Fist at 41. Pretty strong. Raging Fist is freaking awesome. That's what we used on Matt. Twice. And Kacharian. Oh, I hope I said that right. Kacharian Verve. Happy Monday. While the monk's pulling. It's not easy to pull on a monk. You could merit it and use it in BC and M40s. You could. I'm trying to remember what the good BCM M40 was. It was one BCM. I think it was a BCM N50. That monk was real good on soloing, and really it was only monk that could solo it. It wasn't a BCM. It was one of the empty fights. And it was basically where all you're doing is fighting the little floating orbs that the Promethean has in it, and basically the guardians of the teleports. What are they called? I don't remember. It's like you had to kill this one, and it would unlock this and this trait or something like that. Then you have to kill this other one, and but it had a chance at dropping. It was either a ring or an earring that had like +7 accuracy on it. Something outrageous that you never saw. It would still be good for I guess a levels, item level piece, but well, not item level. I'm trying to think of. I already forgot. There we go. I was waiting for Song to skill chain that one. Oh, sleeping pills are kicking in early tonight. I don't want to give up just yet. Song and Dent are nowhere near max capacity points. I think it is funny how I stopped caring about the dropped frames from about 10 minutes ago, and they just all stopped on their own. Like the whole watch kettle never boils thing, but yeah. I do remember nobody wanting Monk because they couldn't make distortion until level 60, was it? Maybe. I'm just trying to think, maybe it was more the mobs that we were fighting at those levels. That could be it. I remember when I started getting party invites again, they were telling me to sub Thief so that I could be using Sneak Attack and Trick Attack along with Dragon Kick. Just apparently there was worries that Dragon Kick might miss. I didn't actually get up to 75 till well into the Outolin days. Almost got it. Doing such terrible damage tonight. Well, she's still in capacity point gear, but oh well. We'll get to it. Sneak Attack Dragon Kick is going back a while. I remember using that on the Dalmels in Bibiki Bay. Was that it? Sounds vaguely familiar. I remember people doing it. Yeah! That was it. That's where I did it. And it wasn't until 70s came back around and we were doing Azurin Fist, and they were like, just sub warrior, and I'm like, all right, because I got ninja, and they're like, no, don't do ninja yet, and I'm like, all right, warrior's a go. Light skill chain, that's right. That's how Nikki and I broke my not cross counters, my destroyers. I believe she would use, I want to say it was Black Halo, and then I'd follow it up with a Dragon Kick. Getting defense down, them stomping. Yeah. Whee. Oh, good old days. Such a long, long time ago. It didn't seem that long ago, though. It really, really doesn't. Could have been last week. Wasn't. It just could have been. What were we doing last week? Probably the same thing we're doing this week. Trying to make more money. That's not true. We had more money last week. We spent it all. 5,000 gil for chocobos at the Kragamia. Yeah, that's when we walked. Like, oh, I got the chocobo because I don't want people thinking I'm poor. And I'm like, hey, I have no problem with people thinking I'm poor. Oh, ain't be no 5K for no bird to get me halfway across the zone. We were just going to Ardell's caves. Ah, fun, fun, fun. I think I can go ahead and weapon skill that one. Ooh. Don't do it, song. That's okay. Just gonna flash this one. I was surprised Flash was available. Alright, song. Now you can use all your TP. Hopefully. He's not gonna have enough. I can close it. We don't need song closing it or doing the second one all the time, but it's just easier to have him do the middle one. We like easy when we can get it. Whoa. Oh dear. I don't know if I'm gonna make another hour of this. Let's make some coffee. No, you gotta work in the morning. This is still yummy coffee. Wonder which one they're gonna auto attack. Well, that didn't work out the way I wanted it to, now did it? Maybe I was stunned. It's probably stunned. Enjoying Pokemon. Kinda. I got it installed. I actually even got my 3DS charged up. And took it with me to work today because I was going to play it on my lunch break. But today didn't work out like I had originally planned it would. Seriously, downhill. I was all like, I don't believe any of this is happening right now. But finally, I play Pokemon. It's one of those games that I crawl into bed with. Some people get a book out and they like read a few pages before going to bed. I like to get my Pokemon a few levels before going to sleep. And yeah, that's how I did Diamond and Pearl. And have no memory whatsoever of playing that game. Well, I mean, remember playing it, but I don't remember any of the story, any of the Pokemon names from that one. I could see the picture on the box. Oh wait, Dialga was one, and Hocklea I think was the other. Those are the two legendaries on the cover, but we'll get there. There's a little miffed at their customization options, or lack thereof. It's all like, alright, pick your face. And it was like, we got 4 boys, 4 girls. I'm like, I don't like any of them. We'll pick the one that you dislike the least. Never really got into them after Gen 1 and Gen 2. Gen 2 was the best. And except for the... no, I was going to say... Gen 2 was great. You had something to do every day. You had day-night cycles. It had Cyndaquil. You know, when Soul Silver came out, and I was all like, yeah, we're going to get that. I need a new Lugia. And I lost my old Lugia when the battery died in my silver cart. Still miss that Lugia. We did so much together. But, lost a lot of Pokemon in that one. I had the full Pokédex. Ever since then, I haven't been really too determined on catching them all since then, but yeah. How much evolution has there been after Silver and Gold? This is just my opinion. Seem kind of saying it. Well, exactly after Silver and Gold, I think it went backwards. We had a Ruby and Sapphire that came out, and no day-night cycles, no Pokemon walking behind you. There was just a lot of problems with it. I could turn around in time. Probably not. It was with Black and White, when those games came out, that you could tell that they were starting to improve upon it a little bit. I don't remember that much. I mean, the graphics were still pretty horrendous, and they could have been doing so much more with the power that they had. X and Y, I liked those games. It finally made breeding Pokemon and trying to get something with perfect IVs less than an OCD issue. It was they made it a lot easier. I'm gonna get Cure 4 on myself here before I run out of HP. Let's try that again. Savage Blade. Thank you. And got, quite a few really good gened Pokemon. And I realize I'm the only one that not the only one that does that, but there's a lot of folks that play the game legitly and breed their Pokemon legitly and have fun doing it legitly. And I'm one of those. I had more fun breeding them, getting them up to level, and getting the perfect stats and movesets and stuff like that, as opposed to actually competing against others, because every time that I would would compete against somebody else, it's always like, oh, you have shinies in your party. I'm like, yes, aren't they awesome? It took me forever to get them. And I'm like, no, it didn't. You used a cheating device. You're like, no. Well, we actually don't have discussions with other folks at the well, you did at the competition. They didn't want us actually smack talking to other players and that kind of thing, but it was always like, good game, shake hands afterwards. Everybody trumped me. Well, not everybody. There was one other guy that I met that was like me and wasn't using a hacked Pokemon, and we actually had a pretty good time fighting each other. I won 2, he won 1. It was the only ever time that ever happened. Everybody else was just like 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out, over and over and over again. And I don't think Nintendo really cares that people are cheating on Pokemon. I don't know if the cheating is a big thing in Japan, Korea, or any of the other countries that Pokemon's real popular in. If it's just an American thing, Americans are like, I don't have that much kind of time. It's just dumb. Everybody else is doing it anyway, so it's so great for me to do it. I'm like, they can justify anything they want, but personally, I care more about little dudes on the screen when you actually raise them from scratch. I guess it's a little bit like, there's folks out there that they've gone and purchased their accounts from players that no longer play anymore, because for some reason these accounts have a monetary value. I don't think it's nearly as high as it once was, but they do that because they don't want to go through the whole grind of leveling up to 75, getting the good gear, and well, they just want to be able to pick the game up and go. And if you've done the grind before, lost your account for one reason or another, and yeah, I could see that. Seeing how easy they've made it to level up in this game now. I don't even think it's should be a non-issue, but it isn't. 1,000, 2 1,000. Getting ready to Savage Blade, and never mind. Kill shot. Job points for everybody. Dead's up to 9. Cynical's up to 40. She's gonna need 5 more job points. It's still too early for the Trizec rings, but not by much. Not yet. Even if I hack in an offline game like Sims, I lose interest immediately versus actually earning the money. That being said, I don't know if I would have ever beaten Doom 2 without the God mode. Probably wouldn't have. Yeah, it really sucked at that game. But it had its moments. It was pretty fun to cheat in Grand Theft Auto 3. That was the Grand Theft. Yeah, I think that was like the last time that I actually used a lot of the cheats. I was surprised at how easy it was to plug them in. I think I used the one I really enjoyed was you could spawn tanks off in this one area, and if you spawn enough tanks, it will cause all the traffic in the city to be decreased by a lot. I think I had like 12 tanks out, and I don't know if the game couldn't handle it or if it was anything else. I only use cheats in the GTA games after I beat the story. Hello, Hugh. Happy... Is it still Monday? Yeah, happy Monday. And I was going to Savage Blade, but there wasn't that much health left. Boom, boom, boom. So Hugh times 3 means Hugh, Hugh, Hugh. I can know that now. Well, say if I remember it. Probably not. I like low gravity plus tank. You could fly. It's like having flashbacks to that A-Team movie where they're using the tank's cannon as a means of directing their fall. Happy Gain XP Monday. Hope all is well with everyone. And this Monday's almost done. Get to have another day here pretty soon. I'm thinking tomorrow night I might move Ambuscade up till Tuesday night, and then I don't know. We're really close to actually getting all the high quality armor pieces for the I was gonna say for the Puppet Master, but it's really PJ's because Beastmaster and other folks can wear it. Let's spin this one around for the Sungarthal. Actually, I've gotten tired of this song. You might need to go into a different area. Maybe not. There we go. Kill shot. Well, somebody did. We're gonna flash that one. It's probably going to bring a couple of his buddies. It's okay. Guess I can do this. Not for very much longer. Actually, let's get Reprisal up. I said, let's get Reprisal up. And then maybe in light. All those buffs I should have done before I pulled all those other mobs earlier. Assist. And assist. And spin it around, and the chain is still alive somehow. That's not going to do us any good now, is it? Oh no. Dose. Save your TP for the next one. Alright. That's chain 16. Shoot. Even Song's over 900 capacity points on that last one. Be awesome we can actually get above 1,000 for him, but nah, I don't think the chain's going to be lasting too much longer. Maybe. We can keep this one in it. Don't need that animation. All it does is slow us down. Rusty Chain 17. Alright, this one should be easy. They just need to do their skill chain. Cynical needs to make sure she doesn't get in the way of it. There's number 18. We usually lose it in this run because it's so far back. Alright. All on you guys. I was hoping that they'd both be hitting me enough so that I could get a shield bash or two on it, but... Alright, get rid of this now. Next. Capacity chain 19. Alright. This is it. Let's see if we can get 20 off this guy. There goes the chicken. There goes the song. And the music cut out early. Capacity chain number 20. 3,842 capacity points. Song just went over 1,000. Dance at 1,200. And we're not supposed to be doing this for the capacity points. We're supposed to be aiming for, that's what we're looking for. Gain XP, gil, sparks, and all that stuff. These Twithrum are going to be our doom. Yeah, you got everything else in there. Yep. Almost dead. Alright. 21 still alive. Probably silenced. Paralyzed. Maybe both. Oh, Syndiquil had it removed. Very good. Alright, Unity Accolades are already capped out. They usually cap out first. I'm not worried about them so much. Sparks, on the other hand. Once those things get capped. Song, what are you doing, man? Slowing us down. 22. One of those things that you thought I was targeting the thing in front of me, but no, it's all like, hey, there's something sparkly on the ground. You should click that instead. See? Sparkly. It's real tough to see. It's all this animation going on top of it. Not sure how that happened, but alright. 23. Flash. Assist. Assist. Maybe it's easier to get the higher point skill chains when I'm doing this with folks that have higher job points. That's my story and I'm sticking with it. I don't know. Probably not. Maybe it's because of the Efreet ring. How are you getting Deal and Gil? You're getting dough. Well, it's a bit of a, it's not exactly an exploit. Every time that we kill enough mobs where we get this records of eminence thing called gain experience points. Basically, for every 5,000 experience points, the game will give you 300 sparks and 1,500 accolades. It's the sparks that you want. Basically, since all these mobs that we're fighting give more than 300, or sorry, give more than 5,000 XP, we're basically completing that record of eminence objective every time we kill them up. Still paralyzed. Maybe provoke? There we go. Those sparks you can cash in for different stuffs. I like to cash them in for equipment. Mostly, there's kind of shield that you can equip at level 75. I believe called the Acheron or Archeron shield. And then you buy those with your sparks, and then you turn around, walk over to one of the NPC vendors, and then sell them for about 28k each. And that's how you make your money. And a lot of folks do that. And they use the money to purchase the other stuff they want. You know, like upgrade items for their weapons and armor and crafting stuffs and, you know, general odds and ends. Can you show me? How much do you get for capped sparks? It's going to be just underneath 1 million. And when I get to a stopping point, we'll probably keep it going. Because I believe, yeah, we did lose the chain. I lost the chain a while ago. But it's real simple. There's in the 3 starter cities, South Sandy, Windurst Woods, and Bestock Markets, actually right next to the exits to those zones, they have a NPC vendor that you could purchase the stuff from. They're going to be the ones standing right next to the Amon vendor bank. I think there was an actual tutorial on basics. First step forward. Speak to one of the following records of eminence guides. Rolandine in southern Sandoria, E.C. Koth in Bastock Markets, and Phelim Jobazat in Windurst Woods. Eternal Flame. Oh, there's also one in Western Adeline. Never use that guy. Well, that's not true. I've used him a couple of times, but normally we don't use that guy. I don't even know what my fame is in Adeline. It's probably not very high. Are all of those your characters so that you get 3 mil per cap sparks? They're all mine. Song and Dent don't get the same capacity points that Cyndaquil does, because Cyndaquil's done a lot more of the story, so she gets bonuses. But they're not too far behind. And really, I try not to look at it as making money, because that's just going to happen as it's going to happen. I look at it as more as a way to get some easy job points on some jobs that need love. I tried bringing their puppet masters here, but their automatons aren't skill capped yet. Fights were taking forever. So, one day. Well, there are other places I could take them to, where the XP will be roughly about the same as what we're doing now. And the mob's accuracy or evasion is so low that my automaton should be able to hit them. Should. Actually, I just thought of something. Probably can go on back, because I think everybody's merit points are capped out now, aren't they? Status, merits, yep. Song Dent has capped merits, which means Song should as well. Yeah, let's do that instead. And I can also show where all the spark vendors are. Warp. Warp. Let's see how she's doing on free space. Yeah, a lot better than I thought she would be. Awesome. How long does gain XP stay active, and how much can you make? I've capped out sparks on Cyndaquil in about 2 hours. I believe the gain XP event goes on for about 4 hours. It starts at 9 o'clock my time, ends at 1 a.m. So yeah, about 4 hours. It's also a great time to actually level another character, because every time that you get those 5,000 experience points, it also gives you bonus XP. Not a lot of bonus XP, but every little bit helps when you're trying to get to 99. Alright, Song, let's get you to South Sandy. Drop to another home point. Sandoria, Southern Sandoria, home point number 1 by the exit. Yes, please. Let's get Dent, same place. Drop another home point. Sandoria, Southern by the exit. Yes, please. Let's be able to trade over all those crystals that I got. There's a bunch of crystals. Let's get Syndical out of here. There are home points in Mahara because of Ambuscade. Not always that way, but it was yesterday. I have an easier time with the Intense Ambuscade than I was with the regular version. Which I think is odd because it seems like so many people are focused on the regular version. Like, oh god, really? That one? Alright. So, actually, before I go and buy a whole bunch of shields, you make some space. I'm going to trade all the crystals that we've gotten onto the vendor moogles. Anyway, these are the NPCs I was talking about. Roliende, she's the one that buys your, you buy stuff from her with the sparks. This is Ubi Olaine. You can use your accolades with her, and then the Amon Reclaimer, you can trade 119 gear that you don't want. At max speed, you can cap sparks about 4 or 5 times before the 4-hour event ends. It requires a lot of hustle bustle. Today, totally doable. So with 3 accounts, you could cash in over 10 million gil each gain XP. That's a lot. Yeah, if I think once I get their gear popped up correctly, I might seriously start doing some more of that Eshta. Not that I need stupid amounts of gil, but it's always handy to have. It is a good money maker. And kind of a lot less boring than farming Dynamis. Day in, day out. Well, it's probably just as boring as Dynamis now that I think about it. Should knock the Dynamis currency. Paid for quite a few things. Some of which I'm still wearing. Alright, we're going to trade all our wind crystals. I have to do this on each of them, aren't I? I have to do it. I think I will. Master Blues can probably cap sparks in Ryzen G-Man under 45 minutes. Dang. Yeah, that's a very high level zone. Tons of XP. Am I still bleeding out? It looks like, yeah, my HP is going up. I must have had poison on or something like that, because I don't remember having that low a health. A little better. Do better than that. Let's try this again. You have to be able to one-shot the stuff. Yeah, I think Ryzen G is faster than Tata, but almost twice as fast. Still need to get one job mastered. Much less get Blue Mage mastered. That could happen. Alright, now doing the exact same thing with Song. Actually, I'm just going to do the fire crystals. Probably NPC the wind. Trade. Can't believe how many crystals they have. And how quickly they get them too. They gave crystal storage about half in time. Yes, they did. The Moogle animation is horrible. Yeah, it's... You can see through him. I'm not exactly sure what they were thinking when they did that, but that's what they did. Can they upgrade them to clusters? Yes. If you ask for your crystals back, they will give them to you in clusters. Or you can even ask for what you call it, a particular number to get back. When half the animation takes place under the floor. Believe that. Hit and trade. Wind. More wind. More wind. Final wind. Click on OK. Trade button again. Because lazy. Cluster stack sell very well. Yeah. I mean, now that they've made it so that you can store your crystals, a lot of folks that used to sell their crystals on the auction house just to make some space, I think they've just been storing it, so the price of fire crystals on Quetzal has gone up a lot. Yeah. I didn't know about this. I have a ridiculous amount of crystals I just send to Mule because I didn't have space. Took me a long time to do. Good to know it was pointless. Dark Schneider, Dentrel's Black Mage, Mule. Used to be my crystal storage mule. Cleared out his inventory and filled it up with something else now. How are we doing on space? After that, 56 out of 80 in. Okay, should we get buy some shields with this? Although, let's see if I can get Sungarthal stuck in here. Why won't Ephemeral Moogle store Abysia seals? Yeah. I mean, I'm sure eventually. I don't understand why the storage box up in what do you call it? That one zone. Juno, Relude Gardens. Why you just can't store all your stuff in there? Alright, so let us do... It's the 71 through 98 stuff. It's going to be all the way at the bottom of the third page. The Acheron Shield. It used to be this menu would not send you right back to the last item that you picked. I think it would exit you all the way out so that you'd have to go through all the menus each and every time you wanted to do this. It's the Moogle's box, not yours. So much inventory minus. Just so much stuff that we should just throw away, but you know, I want to take it all with us. You never know when you might need it again. Many times it's like, oh wow, we need that. I'm glad I didn't throw it away. And there's other times like, I don't have that? How do I not have this stuff? Probably just on the wrong mule. Gonna be running out of space any moment. Maybe not. Apologize. I imagine this is boring for me, how it must be for y'all. I think you have to be a little ruthless. There we go. Used up all our sparks. So let's go ahead and use up all our accolades. Let me... Am I going to use this? Could I get it again quickly? That's the thing. Can you get it again quickly? Chances are you probably can. Let me get some items. Got a key. Let's go ahead and grab all 6. Just gonna say something. How shall we say? Tart. That's fine. I didn't want your stinking accolades anymore. And then trade. And actually, no, you don't trade. Just sell. Talk to the old woman, and she'll be like, "Run far produce for sale." Probably sell those lizard eggs. Purchase them from the Cookie Guild. They don't cost too much. All right, so 28k there. 1, 2, 3. That puts us over 4 million. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. A lot of these, aren't there? 20. Alright, so that pushed us up over 500,000 just in 90 minutes worth of work. And other folks can do quite a bit better. Career carry hype. Where is she putting all them shields? She's probably got a lot of inventory space, because maybe... I have no idea. But yeah. That's a very good question. Sandy's in first. I have trouble believing that. Yeah. Check. Don't want to know. All my fish sold. Yay, fish. I almost did a fishing episode tonight. I've got like a ton of tuna, but I don't have a ton of urchins or shovel salmon. I was thinking, well, let's go fish up a ton of them and turn it all into sublime sushi, and then go crank up the difficulty of something that we're fighting. But yeah, maybe she makes them stackable and makes the stacks also stackable. She probably just has a thing with the other vendor, which she'll sell her back the shields for discounted price on sparks, and she'll use the sparks for other goodies. No idea what those other goodies can be. I am going to have to turn the stream off here because I'm having trouble keeping my eyes open. I don't know if you've noticed that or not. I've been playing like this for like the last 10 minutes. Tomorrow night, I plan on doing Ambuscade. Hopefully there'll be some folks in the link shell that also need it done, and maybe get a whole party of 6. Yeah, it's asking for a lot. But yeah, she needs that eminent gear to go. Yeah, you see what she's been wearing for the past few days. Well, I'm thinking few days, past few years. The NPCs are probably getting worried. Like, there's not that many adventurers anymore. Who's going to defend us when the orcs show back up? They're like, we better gear up ourselves. That'd be cool. That's kind of like a different show that I watched that had MMOs in it. Anyways, I apologize for shutting this down early, but, you know, I guess I'm crawling to bed, get some sleep, and probably not fall asleep. Probably be more all, it's like, I wonder if Final Fantasy 15 finished installing. It has. We should do that instead. Y'all be good. Stay safe. Have fun. Don't get caught. And I'll catch you next time. Bye.